is Luc Dumont and I'm alumni 96. I spent the last 20 years working in media and technology. So my first recommendation is probably to make the most out of the few weeks or months of academic life you still have left. So spend as much time in your sort of extracurricular activities like course croisière Edhec and so on and so on. And I would probably try to spend a good amount of time reading about the lots of subjects, the world you live in, and the various industries you're interested in, the companies you're interested in. And some of the trends, some of the challenges in some industries. I think it's probably a great use of your available time right now. So that's always a tough question because it's at the end of the day there is no one single path to for a career. It's down to your own sort of personal taste and passions and so on and so on. So I think to this question, there are probably two groups of people. The minority of people who know exactly what they want to do next. So for them, it's probably easier. I would only have a recommendation for them. It's probably not to be too stubborn on joining the market leader. I think you will see that it's equally rewarding and challenging and exciting to work for the number 2, the number 3, or even smaller players in an industry or vertical. For the others, and that's probably the majority in this group, it's people don't necessarily know what they want to do next. So my recommendation would probably be to at least do your own sort of analysis of what you really don't want to do next. So which industries you really don't want to join after that. And that's probably back to my previous point. Try to really analyze trends and identify the industries, the companies that are probably in trouble and that will get even more fragilized in the future, and you probably don't want to join them right now. So to this question, I think it's so personally I've worked in 3 countries. So I spent some time lots of time in the UK, a good amount of time in the US, and a bit of time in France. So each place has its own benefits. I don't think there is one single place in the world where you should absolutely try to work in. So it's again down to your own sort of interest and focus in life. The question we get very often here is, how do I get the first job in the US? And I think it's a tough one because it's extremely challenging here. We've got lots of talent, lots of great universities, not just in California, but nationwide. So I think there are probably 3 paths for that. The first one is I would recommend is probably to join a US company. Maybe in London, which is a great platform for that. Spend 1, 2, or 3 years and then get transferred internally. The second one, but it's probably more challenging when you're a graduate, is to have a very specific skill in a particular domain, and then get hired to the HQ based on that expertise. But again, it's probably less relevant when you're a graduate. And the third one, which is it's growingly significant, is to join a French company from France and get sent abroad. The company will be organizing the visa for you. And I think you're lucky because we're at a time where there are more and more French startups exporting their services and products abroad. So you take that opportunity. So my last recommendation is something that you will keep for the rest of your life, I guess, and it's something that you've started doing at Edhec without probably even knowing it. It's build your network. You will see that it's very important to build a network of great connections, and it starts at Edhec. You will see that your best friends for the rest of your life are probably sitting around you right now. So build a network. Wherever you go, you will see that it's probably the most valuable thing you keep with you during your career. and it starts right now. So as a transition, I actually invite you to join me on LinkedIn, linkedin.com/in/Luc Dumont, and I'd be more than happy to answer any question you may have, and I wish you the best of luck for the rest of your studies. Thanks again. Bye bye.